Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier, because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
It's great to be with you. Thanks for stopping by. And we made it. It's Friday. Hope you're doing well. And we're here in the studio, as always. Sometimes we're out of studio. Not always here. I like to think that here in my head anyway, but can't even count on that sometimes. Got so many things going on here, but that's all good. We love it. My producer that does the streaming for Let's Talk Nutrition, by the way, you can watch the show live right now at letstalknutrition.com. He tells me I have 700. I got since yesterday 742 likes on my fan page, business page for Let's Talk Nutrition, which you can visit at /letstalknutrition.com. And there you'll see posted stories and studies that I report on, and you can keep track of that. And a lot of people ask me, where can I find that? I want to go learn more about it. Well, that's one way to do it. And then you can also go to my personal page, /Dr. Michael Garko. I'll get my producer to work on that one, too. Although, what are you saying? It's harder to like me personally than it is professionally? That's not true. No. That's not true. It's the other way around. So social media is a part of our life and our everyday world these days, as we all know, for a lot of people. Now, I know that there's some people listening that don't even go on a computer. I get that. I understand. But this is the information age. Boy, how it has changed everything. The internet has changed everything. It's there are these watershed moments in human history where events happen, wars, catastrophes of one sort or another, great moments, great inventions, like the printing press, fire, being able to make a fire. That was a pretty important moment. When Tommy Edison was fooling around in his lab making lights.
Yeah, lights are good.
Lights are good. Indoor bathrooms. These watershed moments.
Watershed moments.
Get it?
Awesome.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we try to focus on that a little bit. I don't know if I report on watershed moments, but we certainly report on a lot of studies each and every day. I'm always talking about some story or study that's trending in the news. I'm going to do a sort of a summary of what we did this week. I'll get to that here in a minute. But again, you can watch the show right now at letstalknutrition.com. Stream it. John Gaston is the producer. Steve Augustine. Steve, that's been with me for almost 10 years, is the producer of the show, technical producer, works the board. So there are two producers in the studio at the same time. Do you have a better day today?
Much.
Much better? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you walked in here yesterday. It looked like somebody plugged you into a wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
stressed.
Yeah, just, little things can just throw off your entire day, and then it just snowballs from there. My habits when I come in and just everything I do to get ready, but that was all pushed back by like an hour, and then from there, just my entire day was off. I was very happy to be home yesterday.
Routines. You see, routines are important.
Mm-hmm.
We need routine. Now, routine can get awfully boring, but routine becomes important. And routine is an important principle in maintaining our health. It's establishing certain routines, whether they're your physical activity, the time you eat, when you eat, what you eat, when you eat it, with whom, where. All these routines, we sort of take them for granted, and implicated with our routines, of course, are our habits. The habits are, the routines are carried out through behavior. But you also have psychological routines. And hopefully you don't have a psychological routine where you're doing a lot of negative self-talk. But being habituated is really, really important. And it's part of how we stay together. And, I was watching Stephen yesterday. We walked in here, and you could tell. First of all, he wasn't here. And then I'm thinking somebody else was at the board, and I'm thinking, okay, he got sick today. No, it turns out he was caught in traffic, walked in here pretty stressed. How many times has that happened to me? Many. He'll tell you. So each and every one of us experience these things, and they have an impact on our health, our physical health, our psychological health, our spiritual health. And we don't realize it at the moment. And when the stress levels are running high and whatnot, boy, you know how that goes. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. That's a toll-free number. You can call wherever and however you may be listening and whatever you may be doing, and maybe you're even watching the show. So a story that I wanted to report on yesterday, I didn't get a chance to tell you about it, comes from the American Chemical Society. All these different societies, Sleep Society. I mean, my man, one thing after, and you hear me talk about them. Sometimes they sound funny. You see, there is such an outfit? Well, American Chemical Society, I can understand why there would be one. So here's a question. Should you eat the orange or should you drink the orange juice? Lately, there's been talk about, too much juice. When you're juicing, I have a juicer, a Green Life juicer, high-end juice. It's a very nice juicer. Also have a blender. But juicing, when you juice vegetables and fruit, you remove the fiber. Hence, when you drink the juice, whether it's a fruit juice or a vegetable juice, especially fruit juice, where there's a lot of glucose, a lot of sugar in it, that gets converted into glucose and into your bloodstream, and boom, insulin spikes and whatnot. Lately, there have been people saying, you know what, you ought to just sort of hold off on the juice a little bit and go for the fruit itself, like with fruit juice. Well, as many health advocates advise, while they advise to eat or to drink juice, many advise to eat the orange instead, rather than get to the sugary serving, like I've been saying. But they said in this study they were reporting that scientists report that the picture is not so clear-cut. If you're watching the show at letstalknutrition.com, you'll see the article, Orange versus Orange Juice. Which one might be better for your health? Well, the fact of the matter is both are good for your health, okay? I'd rather see somebody drink orange juice than walking out of one of those convenience stores with a cup that looks like a bucket of paint, drinking some sugar beverage. I would rather see people do that. When I come back, I'll tell you what they found here and what they're talking about. It's not an either or. Maybe you do both. Juicing can be very therapeutic, especially when you're looking for concentrated forms of certain compounds, nutritional compounds, and you're trying to treat some condition. The juicing can be fabulous. But blending is also a good therapy as well. Takes a little discipline to do. Juicing is yeah, people say, oh, I love the juice. Yeah, try to do that 3 times a week. Clean up and this and that. Man, be right back.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Coenzyme Q10 is a powerful antioxidant nutrient. It protects against free radical damage, supports heart function, energy production, and immune response. Aging reduces our ability to absorb CoQ10 from our diet, so supplementing with a highly absorbable form of CoQ10 is the first step to ensuring optimal levels in the body. Secondly, typical CoQ10 supplements are in a ubiquinone or non-reduced form. For the body to use that type of CoQ10, it must first convert it to ubiquinol or the reduced form. QH Absorb is Jarrow Formula's highly absorbable and bioavailable CoQ10 supplement. Not only is QH Absorb more absorbable than traditional CoQ10 supplements, but as ubiquinol, it's already in a reduced bioavailable form. Your body can use QH Absorb without having to do any conversion work. Ask specifically for Jarrow Formula's QH Absorb at your favorite vitamin retailer. For more information on QH Absorb, go to jarrow.com. That's JARROW for the best and highly absorbable bioavailable CoQ10 supplements.
Are you looking for a product that will aid weight loss both safely and naturally? That will stimulate your metabolism and reduce the absorption of fat from food? Then look no further than Right Way Nutrition. As featured on national daytime health shows, Right Way Nutrition is a premium dietary and nutritional supplement provider who believes the best form of encouragement is results. Right Way Nutrition aims to provide customers with the most superior and effective products available. Right Way Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol does just that. While green coffee bean extract may not be new to the scene, Right Way Nutrition offers a new and improved formula of green coffee bean extract infused with their trademark ingredient, Svetol, which is proven to be a vital ingredient for successful weight loss results. Right Way Nutrition provides you with a fast-acting, healthy, effective green coffee bean extract proven to naturally and safely aid weight loss. Your search for the perfect natural weight loss supplement is over. Right Way Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol will help you reach all your weight loss goals.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971. And we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Vega, clean, plant-based nutrition. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And we're back. Thanks for stopping by. It's the end of the week, and we're at it, and we're live. Watch the show right now at letstalknutrition.com. John has changed one of the cameras. He's able to do a long shot of the studio. You'll see it. This is going to change because they're going to remodel it. I can't wait. And where I can have a full flat surface in front of me, then I can really lay out my materials. You can't see. You can see some of them over here, but there's a lot in front of me you can't even see. People think you just walk in the door and start talking. I wish. Man, if I were only that good. No, doesn't work that way. There's a lot of production that goes into this show, and I am the producer of the content of the show. I have two other producers that take care of the board, like Steven, and John taking care of the TV part. So it takes a lot to get a show like this on the air. You'd be amazed. People think, you just sort of walk in, key the mic, and go ahead. No. But getting back to orange juice, should you drink the juice or eat the orange? Now, as I was saying, many health advocates will tell people, go ahead and eat the orange, drink the water, rather than eating the sugary orange juice. But in the American Chemical Society's journal, it's called the Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry. The scientists report that, you know what, maybe it's not so clear. Now, clear, no doubt, drinking juice, you get a high intake of sugar. But the scientists in this study found that there are certain nutrients, for example, in orange juice that could be easier for the body to absorb than when you consume these compounds from the unprocessed fruit. That never occurred to me, quite frankly. But a Dr. Ralph Schweigert and Julian Askoff and others said that oranges are packed with nutrients like carotenoids, such as carotenoids and flavonoids, that can potentially lower a person's risk for cancer and cardiovascular disease. I report on that all the time. But many people want to drink a glass of juice. It's more convenient than eat the fruit. You have to peel the orange, then your hands smell like orange and whatnot. But the sugar content, notwithstanding the sugar content, are people getting the same nutritional benefits? So that's what Dr. Schweigert and his colleagues wanted to answer. What they found was that the production of pasteurized orange juice, maybe somebody's drinking some right now as they're listening to the show, it lowered the levels of carotenoids and vitamin C. However, it significantly improved the carotenoid and vitamin C bioavailability. So on the one hand, drinking the juice lowered carotenoids and vitamin C, but on the other hand, even though it lowered them, it made them more bioavailable. Or how much the body can absorb and use. And these researchers pointed out that contrary to conventional wisdom, although juicing oranges dramatically cut flavonoid levels, the remaining ones, they said, were much more bioaccessible than those in orange segments. So, like I said, it's not either one or the other. Maybe you do both. I have like a Vitamix blender. If you make a smoothie, you don't have to eat the orange. You can put it in a smoothie, and you still get the fiber. You still get all the nutrients. And as I was alluding to, juicing is a pain in the neck. You got to prepare the fruit, the vegetables, wash them, clean them, cut them, right? Then you got to juice them, and then you got to do the cleanup. And you can't just juice for the whole week because it loses its vitality. Even if you put it in some sealed container, it's just, 1 day, 2 days at most, and then, you're drinking a weakened form. So you almost have to do it every day. Now, I know there are people who've been very sick with one disease or another, condition or another, and they start juicing, and it saves their life because they don't have an appetite to eat or they can't eat and are getting, they want higher concentrated form of certain compounds, and it can be very therapeutic. I'm not against juicing at all. I just find it, like I said, inconvenient. 877-897-8255. Things are not always so clear-cut in the world of nutrition and health, as we well know. So I'm just saying. This week, I reported on a number of stories and studies that hopefully these stories and studies make a difference in terms of what you might want to consider to do or not do, include in your life or take out of your life on a day-to-day basis. Now, many people listening are married, have boyfriend, girlfriend, or a partner, however they say it these days. So, if it's working, that's good. If it's not, it's a little harder to get rid of the other person here, right? But couples, it turns out, apparently do better together than alone when they're trying to get healthy. I'll tell you about that story. I'll tell you about Weight Watchers and talking about human nature and what people do. Poor social integration. This is sort of related. All three of those stories deal with the social dimension of health. I'll tell you about a story I reported on that people are living longer, but are they living healthier? Story I didn't report on, a new one, fresh, that nutritional labeling is pretty hard to digest. I'll explain.
Feel tired? Let the Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Flora, premium organic oils, teas, tonics, and supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Gargo.
So I was saying the other day on the show, health, certainly biology is implicated, no question. Chemistry, biochemistry, physiology, anatomy. We get a heavy dose of that around here. But as clearly, and this is not breaking news, the social dimension of your life bears greatly upon your health, wellness, and well-being. Ask anybody who's gotten married, gotten divorced, lost a loved one, met somebody and fell in love, right? Been betrayed, been supported in time of need. All of these aspects of our life and our relationships, they don't affect our health? Please. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. Toll free. Call me today. No guests, just you and me and my producers here in studio. And if you have a question, comment, anything, just give me a call. Love to talk to you. 877-897-8255. So in line with this whole idea that our relationships, our social network, bear upon our health, this week I reported on at least 3 studies that relate to this. One came out of the Cancer Research UK. It's the British Heart Foundation, and the British Heart Foundation, and the National Institute on Aging. And what they found was that people tend to be more successful when they want to take up new healthy habits if the partner in their life, in their interpersonal relationship, makes positive changes along with them. In other words, they do it together. Now, I know that some people say, well, yeah, I know that. I don't need a study to tell me that. Well, sometimes science, what it does, it confirms what we believe or what we think we know to be the case. And the researchers in this particular study was published in Journal American Medical Association Internal Medicine Journal. What the investigators discovered was that people who were more successful in changing their bad habits for some good healthy habits, they were more successful when their partner made the change as well. Think about this. Maybe you decided a New Year's resolution that you were going to go to the gym more, exercise, be more physically active. And your partner did not. I hear people talk to me about this all the time, that it's a little harder because now you have to change to make the time to do that. That certainly affects your life, but you know what? It affects the person, your partner, as well. Because before, now that you're at the gym for an hour or so, maybe you were doing something at home with your partner. I don't know. Who knows? Now you've changed the routine. And they could come to resent it. So it's better to do it together. That way, whatever adjustments have to be made to your lifestyle can be done together. But not only that, it provides social support. You support one another. In this study, they found that, for example, among women who smoked, 50% were able to quit if their partner gave up smoking as well. Try that at home. You got both partners smoke. One decides to quit, the other one doesn't. What do you think's going to happen? That relationship's going to go up in smoke. Most likely. It's hard to quit smoking. It's psychologically stressful, physically stressful. Now, 50% were able to quit if their partner quit at the same time, these women, compared to only 17% of women whose partners were already non-smokers. So in other words, if even if their partner wasn't a smoker and they were a smoker and they decided to quit, only 17% were able to do it. 8% of those whose partners were regular smokers. In other words, that was the case I gave, the example, where you got both people smoking. If one decides to quit and the other one doesn't, only 8% of the women in the study were successful. Only 17% of the women in the study were successful if their partner didn't smoke and they were the only one that smoked and they were trying to quit. But if both smoked and they were trying to quit together, they were 50% more successful, more likely to succeed. The women were. It's amazing. I know we take it for granted. But apparently people do better together than alone. I guess is this an argument for relationships? One of the researchers said, unhealthy lifestyles are a leading cause of death from chronic disease worldwide. The key lifestyle risks are smoking, excess weight, physical inactivity, poor diet, and alcohol consumption. Swapping bad habits for good ones can reduce the risk of diseases, including cancer, end quote. And if you can do it, if you have somebody that can do it with you, where you're swapping out or changing a bad habit for a healthy one, if you got somebody doing that with you, you have a better chance of succeeding. At least this study, and there are others that suggest the same thing. Now, this brings up the whole idea of New Year's resolutions. Most people make these resolutions in the household independent of one another. What if they sat down and made goals that together, common goals, health goals, whether that be losing weight, exercising more, managing stress better? Apparently, the concept of team applies here. I'm just saying. Relatedly, social dimension, I reported this week on how poor social integration translates into poor health. Everybody knows that if you have a substantial or a strong social network, there are many benefits to that. Companionship, people are able to help one another when in time of need. But a bigger friend base can actually make you healthier. So people that, by the way, who deride social media, I know there's some problems with it, but it has great many benefits. It builds networks. This research shows that social relationships have a positive influence on our physical well-being. This study was published in the Annals of Behavioral Medicine. And what they did was they tracked a group of international students who moved into Montreal. The results showed that the students who managed to build better social networks at the end of the day were healthier overall. And in fact, specifically their cardiovascular health was better. So, I know some people like to be alone. They're loners. Okay, that's fine. But I'm just telling you that a nice social network, a good social network, provides support for better health. Then we come back, I'll tell you about a study I reported on yesterday about the peculiar nature of human nature. You can't make this up. It involves Weight Watchers.
Natural Factors presents.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray. How would you like to feel more calm, centered, and alert with greater mental focus and clarity? Pharma-GABA, a special natural form of the major brain chemical GABA, can help. Our brain can naturally produce GABA, but sometimes we don't produce enough, so taking it as a supplement can give your brain a GABA boost. Pharma-GABA is a clinically proven form that is considerably more effective than other forms. Pharma-GABA produces favorable changes in brainwave patterns as well as a dramatic reduction in markers of stress, including salivary cortisol levels. Pharma-GABA is fast-acting, with feelings of calmness and mental focus experienced within 5 minutes of taking Pharma-GABA. So, if you want to feel calmer with greater mental clarity and focus and need a fast-acting help to cope with a stressful day, give Pharma-GABA a try. I think you'll be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Jordan Rubin, founder and CEO of Garden of Life. Oceans 3 was created with a simple premise in mind: develop a line of premium omega-3 fish oil formulations that met or exceeded the market leader in quality, and then go beyond omega-3 by providing amplified benefits and value to the consumer. Oceans 3 contains ultra-pure, high-potency fish oil, along with astaxanthin and fucoxanthin. Each of these ingredients, when taken individually, have superb benefits. When they are combined into the exciting compound omega-xanthin, they work synergistically to amplify their already amazing benefits. In addition to the synergy of omega-xanthin, Oceans 3 offers unrivaled purity and greater value than the leading omega-3 fish oils available today, making the Oceans 3 family of products the best choice for anyone looking to add a healthy dose of omega-3 fats and a giant dose of extraordinary health to their lives.
Did you know that doctors recommend omega-3 essential fatty acids for kids and grown-ups alike? Nordic Naturals, the #1 fish oil in the U.S., offers omega-3s for everyone. In fact, Nordic Naturals has one of the largest product portfolios in the world. Our best-selling Ultimate Omega is available in soft gels or liquid, both with a light, clean lemon flavor and no fishy aftertaste. This concentrated formula has been clinically shown to support heart health. For children, kids everywhere love Nordic Naturals Children's DHA, offered in great-tasting strawberry liquid or chewable soft gels. New Omega Boost is a creamy, delicious formulation of omega-3s. With its great mango taste and velvety smooth texture, Nordic Naturals Omega Boost is a great choice for the whole family. Nordic Naturals carefully manages every step of production of our omega-3 fish oils from boat to bottle, so you can count on Nordic Naturals to be exceptionally pure, fresh, and effective. Nordic Naturals for kids and grown-ups alike. Available at natural products retailers or online at nordicnaturals.com.
Is your fish oil wildly pure? New Chapter is proud to offer a whole food approach to fish oil, Whole Mega. Naturally pure 100% wild-caught salmon comes from the pristine waters of Alaska. Like extra virgin olive oil, the fresh-caught salmon for Whole Mega is pressed immediately after harvest. And that's all that's needed to deliver wild Alaskan salmon's whole complement of vital omega fatty acids. These omegas support your heart health. One serving of Whole Mega per day, 2 grams, has been clinically shown to help retain healthy triglyceride levels and to improve the omega-3 index, a studied marker of heart health. And did you know experts recommend consuming 2 to 3 servings of fish per week? So 1 week of Whole Mega delivers the omegas of 3 servings of wild Alaskan salmon. Discover the New Chapter difference, wildly pure Whole Mega. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local Fine Health food store.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Greens Plus, superfood for super health. Jarro Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Right Way Nutrition. Nutrition the right way. Nutrix Hawaii. More nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And we're sliding into third on this portion of the show. Welcome back. Welcome to the show if you just dialed in. 877-897-8255. Please call if you have a question. Ask me anything you want. We're open today in terms of there's no guests, so I have more degrees of freedom to entertain whatever you want to talk about. 877-897-8255. I'm doing a recap of stories and studies that I've reported on all week for those who, who didn't catch a show here or there. But I'm trying to pull it all together. The first three stories that I'm talking about here deal with the social dimension of our health. This story coming out of the University of Chicago Press really is interesting. Now, it implicates Weight Watchers, not in a necessarily bad way. I'm not going after Weight Watchers here. It just so happens that in this study, they used Weight Watchers because people were trying to lose weight, and they joined Weight Watchers. And one of the principles of Weight Watchers, along with Alcoholics Anonymous and other organizations that try to help people change behavior, the whole idea is that you do it better when you're doing it with somebody else. In other words, you got social support. That's one of the foundational principles of AA, Gamblers Anonymous, Weight Watchers, and so on. Well, this study highlights the peculiar nature, I don't know what else to call it, of human nature. What am I getting at? It was published in the Journal of Consumer Research. So what they did was they had this group of Weight Watchers, people losing weight, and they tracked them. This group. They tracked them. They analyzed group meetings, and they did interviews with the members of this group and so on. At the beginning of the process, in the early stages of weight loss, the people in the group were very connected. A lot of camaraderie, a lot of companionship, a lot of social support, willing to help one another. However, as they got along deeper into the process, into the advanced stages, it started to dwindle off in terms of social support, camaraderie, and so on. In fact, the vast majority in the advanced stage of weight loss, they found, that what they found was they felt distant and were reluctant to share information with their so-called friends. 79% of them. In other words, they were achieving some success, and so that that distanced them from their companions in this process. Well, what happened to them? When they did that, they started to have a downturn in their success. That was the punishment for I guess pushing their buddies and in this effort to lose weight aside. Strange. I mean, we see this in life all the time. It's not just with losing weight. Since sharing information, it benefits people. Like, as I said, Weight Watchers, Alcoholics Anonymous, smoking cessation groups. That's one of the attractive features of these groups. So as people are in the early stages, they're together. As they start to achieve success, they start to pull away from the other people in the group. You do that at your peril. I have some friends that are in Alcoholics Anonymous and even Gamblers Anonymous, and they've been in these organizations for years, some 15, 20 years, and they go to meetings every week, and I ask them. One I asked not long ago, why do you continue to go? He says, because I want to stay connected. And this individual has not had a drink in 15 years, but goes every single week. Does not miss. Because he wants to stay part of the group. Now that as we think about this for a second, again, we seem to do better together than alone. The most used term, it seems, synergistic. It has almost become cliche, where things work better together than alone. Now, I know that that's not breaking news. I understand that many people listening, you figured that out a long time ago on your own. What's interesting is that sometimes, again, science will confirm what we already know and gives us confidence in our beliefs. So the takeaway here, couples they did better in achieving their health goals when they tried them together. People that had more social integration were healthier. And this Weight Watchers study shows that, you know what? Don't abandon the group. Stick with the group. Because at the end, you'll do better with the group than you will do by yourself. Summarizing all three of those studies in that way. And that the social dimension of our existence is a driving factor in what happens to us and our health. It affects us psycho-emotionally. And I know this is superficial to say these things on one level, but on another level, while it's obvious, sometimes the obvious really does escape us. If we say the mind and the body are connected, you know what? In terms of our health, not only the mind and body connected, but our health and our social dimension are connected in an inextricable way as well. Ask people who are sick, who are in nursing homes or some sort of facility where they're isolated from other people. Ask them how they're doing. That's why some of these facilities go out of their way to make sure that people in the facility, the nursing home, they have all kind of group activities. That's not an accident. They figured out a long time ago these people are ill. It's better to get them together, even though they're sharing something. Sharing is very powerful. We'll come back. We'll talk about some other things that I reported on, but also perhaps get at this whole idea of aging. It's on our minds all the time. We don't, sometimes we don't like to talk about it. It makes us uncomfortable. And I find it extraordinary that people go out of their way to do things superficially to look like they're not aging, but ignore the things that they need to do internally.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
And welcome to this portion of Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Scrambling around here, getting my materials organized so I can be coherent. And we made it to the end of the week, and always feel a sense of accomplishment when we do that because we cover a lot of territory, a lot of terrain covered over the course of a week on this show. And we've been doing this now, soon be 10 years. Won't be long from now. Visit my website. It's a virtual library of information that can contribute to your health. It's letstalknutrition.com. If you go there now, in fact, you can even watch the show. But check out my articles under multimedia link. The shows are on demand, both video and audio. The audio is under show schedule. The on demand is right there on that homepage. You can watch the show on demand at your convenience. 877-897-8255. I give that number out often because I like to talk to people and listen to what they have to say, what's on their mind, what they want to ask about. And I know people are shy, have a little, even though it's radio, still have communication apprehension about calling. This is a listener-friendly show. I don't recall, Stephen, in almost 10 years, I don't think I've ever been rude to a caller, hung up on the caller, said something, never.
Not at all. Yeah.
Never.
You've got patience, and it's not just the patience that you have, but you genuinely care.
I do care.
And with the added video that we have now, the people watching it can see it on your face, because before, you hear it in your voice, but you can actually see the concern or the caring on your face when you are talking to listeners that call in.
That. Thank you, Stephen. Mm-hmm. And Stephen fields the calls when he comes in. Stephen's very good, and he's also very friendly, and he'll help you out. So don't hesitate to call the show. We'd love to talk to you. And I know there are people sitting out there that you have something on your mind, you're worried about it, and you want to ask, and don't worry, just call and ask. If I don't know the answer, we'll get your number off. I'll take it and I'll get your number, call you off air. I'll find somebody who will have an answer. Believe me. So in the grocery store, I notice, and this is a good thing, I notice that people, it's almost like being in a library now. They're standing in the aisles reading. Not books that they bring in, but the labels. I've noticed, and I'm sure you've noticed this too, that more and more people read the labels. So I do think that, persuasion is not a one-shot phenomenon. You got to keep repetition. You got to keep saying it over and over again to get people to do things and change. And it seems that this campaign to get people to read the labels, it seems to be working to some extent. We could do better, always can do better, room for improvement all the time. But nevertheless, I noticed that more people read labels. I've always read labels. I even read them more now. It's sort of contagious. And I see people, reaching for their glasses, trying to find their glasses to read the label. I had somebody the other day ask me, could you tell me what the print was so small? I had to pull out my glasses to read. And said, could you tell me what's in here? This lady asked me. She couldn't read the label because she didn't have her glasses. So this is a good thing. But out of McGill University, they did a study, and the headline on that they were reporting is that current nutrition labeling is hard to digest. Thought that was sort of cute. Now, the government has mandated nutritional labeling. Okay? Now, I know some people get annoyed with that. They don't want the federal government involved in it. Well, you know what? I in this regard, have at it. Please, let your federal government, you're paying the taxes, let them do the work. But according to researchers at McGill University, the current medical government-mandated nutritional labeling is not working so well in improving nutrition. So apparently the information is not translating into better health. But there is a better system available according to these researchers at McGill. What they did was they compared 4 different labeling systems. And they found that nutrition facts, that's a label currently required on most food products in the U.S. and Canada, was least usable. You can't make that up. Nutrition facts. How could the facts, you just put up the facts? People should understand that. Easy to read, should be precise and concise. But guess what? It's not very usable, they said. That label, which lists the percent of daily value of several nutrients, you've seen that label, took more time to understand and led to nutrition choices, they said, hardly different from chance. In other words, they would have been just as likely to do whatever they were going to do if they didn't even read the label. So providing people with information all the time doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to do better with that information. It may be the way the information is being presented. Another label that they looked at, it's called NuVal, N-U, capital V-A-L. They said enabled quick and nutritious choices. I wonder where they have this system. NuVal is a shelf sticker used in some American food markets. Have you seen these? Have either of you guys seen these shelf stickers with nutritional? It's like a nutritional. Have you seen it, Stephen?
I don't recall. It might be one of those things that I see but don't really take in and notice.
Okay, so here, see if this rings a bell. On the label, they'll put the overall nutritional value of each food item with a number from 1 to 100. I have never seen one of those.
No, I don't recall it.
I've never seen one.
The interesting thing is when you're talking about people reading the labels and actually using the information, when I look at labels, I only look at it with products that I think are healthy or that I know are healthy to make sure that I'm actually getting something that's healthy, that I'm getting what I'm expecting.
In other words, you don't need to read the Snickers. You don't need to read the Snickers.
If I get a Snickers bar or if I get some macaroni in a box or something like that, I know what I'm getting. So I really don't care.
But don't you want to know the extent of the nutritional sin that you're going to commit?
I know that's going to be there, so that's plenty. But when it comes to something that I know or expect to be healthy, then I take a look and to make sure it's what I'm getting and what I want.
So point well taken. Dr. Peter Helfer, lead author of he's a PhD student in psychology and neuroscience at McGill, said, quote, food shoppers typically have a limited amount of time to make each food choice, and they find the nutrition facts label, which we all are accustomed to be confusing and difficult to use. Do you find them confusing? John, do you find the nutrition facts label confusing?
Yes, sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah.
One product may be low in fat, high in sugar, while another may be just the opposite. Nutrition facts labels highlight nutrition conflicts, but fail to resolve them for the consumer. In other words, it's high in fat, low in sugar, high in fat, fiber, no fiber, soluble fiber, insoluble fiber. You get the information, but it doesn't help you. You get the facts, but you don't know how to interpret the facts. Apparently, this new value system where you score food from 1 to 100, the value of each food, you score it from 1 to 100. I don't know where. New values are calculated by nutrition experts at several universities, including Yale, Harvard, and Northwestern. Where are these labeled? I've never seen this label. If anybody listening has seen this label, please call the show. I don't know where that is. I've never seen one. So in other words, apparently the nutrition facts label is not so helpful after all.
Did you know that when it comes to supporting whole body health, there's an herbal supplement that may be as important as your daily multivitamin? Discover Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter. Formulated to support a whole body, healthy inflammation response, an ongoing natural process and part of the body doing its job. We often think of the inflammation response as something we can feel, such as where there are sensitive nerve endings. But did you know that we can also have an inflammation response we can't feel? And whether we are aware of it or not, our inflammation response can affect the whole body. Zyflamend is a patented blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, that help balance and support your body's natural, healthy inflammation response for overall health and wellness. And it's clinically tested. Discover the premier herbal supplement for whole body health from New Chapter, Zyflamend Whole Body. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local Fine Health Food store.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
We live in an age of fast information, high-speed communication, instant gratification, rapid transit, ready-mixed, pre-cooked, heat and serve, and living life on a moment's notice. But when it comes to staying healthy, you pause for a moment. Jarrow Formulas has been formulating high-quality nutritional products for over 30 years and has been a leader in the research and development of some of the most effective, affordable, and cutting-edge natural health solutions in the world. At Jarrow Formulas, they understand that distinction does not happen overnight and that a reputation for excellence is only earned through many years of persistence. Their staff of scientists and health professionals insist on doing things the old-fashioned way, with clinical studies and scientific research. They believe that the true test of a quality company is the purity, potency, and good value of its products and meeting the highest expectation of those who matter most, their customers. For more information about their superior formulas and to request free samples of their leading brands, please go to www.jarrow.com. Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Vega, clean, plant-based nutrition. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Nordic Naturals, pure and great-tasting omega oils. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And we're back. Welcome to the show. I'm just reporting on this study about nutrition facts, the nutritional labeling on products. And John Gaston's getting ready to put up an image. He's looking for it. We're going to put a nutrition facts panel up on the screen if you're watching the show. And I was talking with the fellows during the break, and I said, well, why do you think people are struggling to read these labels? Because it turns out that the information on the labels, one, people are having a hard time understanding it, apparently, and it's not not leading to better nutritional choices. So I asked the fellas, okay, John has a label up on the screen, what they thought, and John immediately said, and Stephen agreed, that there's too much information, TMI. Okay, so we've put up a nutrition facts panel label on the screen, and it's some product, serving, on the left-hand side, it says serving size 1 cup. Which is two, and then it has in parentheses 249 grams. Servings about 2. So whatever the product was, there were 2 servings of this product. Calories 250. Fat calories 110. Percent daily values are based on a 2,000 calorie diet. Okay, I see some confusion already. Now they say serving size 1 cup. If you didn't read that, and you saw calories, 250, you might think that that was 250 calories for the entire package. No, that's 250 calories per serving. If you ate the whole package, whatever this product was, that would be 500 calories. So you got to watch what you're reading. Then they give the amount per serving, percent of daily value, total fat, 12 grams, then they break it down. Saturated, of that 18%, 30% of it is saturated fat. Then you have polyunsaturated fat, monounsaturated fat, and they give you the amount of grams. They tell you how much cholesterol is in the product, sodium. This is per serving. So if you ate the whole pack, see, that's what people forget. Amount, when it says amount/serving, that means amount per serving. And people lose sight of that. So if you ate the whole package, you would have got 24 grams of total fat and 12 grams of saturated fat. And then underneath all of that, then it tells you what percent of vitamin A, what percent of vitamin C and calcium and whatnot. And then they give the ingredients. And there's a whole bunch of them. Whatever this product is, it had partially hydrogenated soybean oil in it. So this product was a no-no. When I read the ingredients, I look at the first 2 places I look at the first ingredient, and then I look toward the end to see the last ingredient is. And then I go back and look at everything in the middle. This has a ton of ingredients in it. I don't know. Is there anything? That doesn't look that confusing to me. I don't know. People are struggling.
Maybe I got the wrong one.
No,
that's just
John,
a basic.
No, John, that's a typical one. We're going to get to Tony and Richmond here in a second. They have another system that they use. They use in the United Kingdom. It's called the traffic light system, and they use it in the UK. It allowed for a bit. They said more nutritional choices than chance. But it took more time for people to use it because the colors of several traffic lights have to be counted and compared. No, hell no. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. I don't know. Is there too much information on these labels? I don't know. Let's go to Richmond, Virginia. Tony, you have any trouble reading labels, fact panels, fact labels on products?
No, I don't have trouble doing that. With me, it's dealing with what they shouldn't be putting into the cereals, like you got cornstarch and cereal. That should be in cereals anyway.
Yeah, that's
Finally,
that's a different story for another day. But I don't know. I mean, my experience in the grocery stores, I see more and more people reading. I think what they forget, Tony, is that when they're reading that nutrition panel, it's per serving. And so if you eat the whole box or the whole package, and however many servings there are, you have to multiply that times the total number of calories, times
that's right.
times the total number of fat. And they think, 250 calories. No, that's just per serving, not for
serving.
Right. Not for the whole
like
box.
5 servings, and you just got multiply 5 times or whatever the calories
if
is.
there's 5 servings in there, you would multiply by 5. If there's 2 servings, you multiply by 2.
By 2.
Yeah. So how you doing? I know. Listen, I apologize. You called the other day. You think I forget? I didn't forget. You called
I had another call that came in, so I wound up taking the other call that came. But
yeah, we were right at the end of the show, and I never got you on, so I apologize for that.
It's okay. But I was calling. You were talking about I have a problem. You talking about the labels? I have a problem really with They just finally took the sugar out of the honey a couple of weeks ago. They made the I guess passed a law where fructose syrup is no longer in your honey.
What's no longer in the honey?
Fructose syrup.
They took the fructose out.
Yes, finally. So they should have been taking that out. I mean, you can't say it's natural when you got that in there. We got that junk in that food. That doesn't make any sense to me.
All right, hold on. When we come back, I want to talk about this business a little bit. Honey is sugar. So is agave. So, and sugar. Some people say sugar is sugar. Tony, did you mean the high fructose corn syrup?
Yes.
Oh, you remember that story I reported on where they were putting high fructose corn syrup in the honey? You remember that story?
Yeah, and they finally just banned it a couple of weeks ago. Didn't they?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Hang on. We come back. I want to talk to you. 877-897-8255. Tony's a regular listener, very thoughtful, like many listeners, concerned about his health, working at it, day in and day out. We'll be right back.
supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
We're back wherever and however you may be listening, whatever you may be doing. You may be watching the show right now at letstalknutrition.com. Excuse me. And Tony in Richmond, he's a regular listener of Let's Talk Nutrition, is on the line. And I remember reporting, he reminded me of a story that I reported on a while back about they were adding high fructose corn syrup to honey. That's not so sweet news, I think. Now, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration is, at the time, I guess, was looking into this issue, and if they were trying to adopt a rule that would prevent food companies from labeling anything honey that doesn't come directly from the hive. Sometimes that stuff that you see as honey is padded with other kinds of sugars, and they were still at the time they were allowed to label it as they would label it, quote, blend of sugar and honey or blend of honey and corn syrup. They'd have to do that now under the new rules. Before, they didn't have to do that. They could just sell it as honey. I don't know if you know this or not, but there are about 400 million pounds of honey that people consume in this country each year. This is according, and I'm not making this up, the National Honey Board. And more of that is imported. Half of that is imported from other countries where they have less stringent rules about labeling and safety guidelines. It turns out, and ABC News was reporting on this, and I'm giving them attribution, that often those products are adulterated with added sugars to make them more affordable. The American Beekeeping Federation said this gives cheaper substitutes an unfair advantage in the marketplace. So in other words, many people are eating fake honey and don't even know it. Now, according to Tony, welcome back, Tony. According to you, and I was looking for it, I couldn't find it. Have the new rules come into place where they have to indicate that it's a blend of honey and sugar or some such language?
Well, I was recently in a store, and a lot of the honey that I was looking at was all, it says 100% natural, no additives, no fructose syrup.
Well, that just could be a function of the store. Now, the new rule, and I don't know if the new rule has come into effect. I
thought it did when they passed it a couple of weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, unless I'm wrong.
I don't know. I couldn't find it.
Okay.
But it turns out that you raise a good point, because we were talking about food labeling. You have to read the label. You see honey in a jar, you just assume it's honey, you pick it up, you don't even read the label. Or another instance, Tony, I don't know if you've seen this, where you're in a juice aisle and you see a product and you'll see the word juice, but it's not juice, it's a juice drink.
Well, a blend of juices, right?
It's not a blend of juices, it's juice, but they put other stuff. It's not all 100% juice, it's other liquid. That has nothing to do with juice.
Well, they have like a cocktail where there would be different.
Yeah, it's a fruit juice cocktail, a fruit juice drink. That's not 100% fruit, and people should read the labels on those. Yeah, your point's well taken, though. I mean, why? Here's the question: why would they want to add, other than for the cost? It's cheaper for the manufacturer to add sugar to honey, like high fructose corn syrup. Other than that, one might wonder, why would they do that?
But they also do that the same thing with yogurt as well.
Yeah, what do you mean?
They add the fructose syrup to that too.
Oh yeah. Well, in order to make the yogurt more palatable, they put everything at the bottom of the container.
That's why people should read their labels, because I mean, I was recently in the store and you see a lot of these so-called protein bars, and a lot of the protein bars have fructose syrup in it. It's supposed to be this great cereal. It's supposed to be like a protein cereal and you find corn syrup in it. Like, really?
Well, you're right about that. And protein bars, that sometimes they commit some of the more egregious. These companies commit some of the more egregious adulterated ingredients being put into the products. You assume, he says, protein bar, you assume it's healthy. Be mindful and beware. Read the label.
Oh, absolutely. Because I was just recently, like I was saying, in 10% sugar and like 7% of fiber, or 10%. Sometimes, most of the time, the sugar is higher than the protein and the fiber.
And now I can tell you, I go to the health store all the time, and there are protein bars. In fact, I've introduced some of them to John Gaston, my technical producer for the streaming of the show. And the one bar I gave him the other day had, let me grab it. I have it in my bag. I have one in my bag. And it had protein and fiber in it. And Greens Plus, by the way, I'm holding that bar up. That's a good bar. Greens Plus, good company. They've been a sponsor of the show. The bar that I gave John the other day, it's called, I'm holding that up, it's called Combat. They're not a sponsor of the show. Now, in that bar, and I can't read the label because it's so small, there's protein and fiber. Many of the protein bars are now adding fiber to the protein bar.
Yes, they are.
In this particular,
I just bought some. They had both of them in there.
In this product, Tony, there are dietary fiber 12 grams, protein 20 grams, right? Saturated fat, total fat 7 grams, saturated fat 4 grams. Now this is one serving. This is considered a serving size, so that accounts for the whole bar. And you said you like this bar. Couldn't hear you.
That's a great bar.
Yeah, it tastes very good. Now, there is 460 milligrams of sodium in it. I'm looking at the facts panel. Total carbs, 28. Dietary, 12 grams of fiber, though. Sugars, 5 grams. It's called Combat. Got that at one of the local health stores here in Tampa. Tastes great.
Less filling.
It's gluten-free. Greens Plus, terrific bars. These are very clean. In fact, this isn't one of the older labels. They just changed the labels. This is a great bar. The Greens Plus Protein Bar, peanut butter and chocolate. Very good. Excellent. Ingredients, organic. Everything's in here is almost organic. So, thanks, Tony, for your call. I appreciate it for bringing. I'm going to look and see if they've changed the rules on honey. Watch out for that fake honey. Read the labels. I know it's confusing. We come back, we'll have the LTN health question of the day. If you have the correct answer, you can win a $25 supplement gift card. That's good.
Hi, I'm Kate. When I asked my health food store to recommend a natural solution to improve my digestive health, they suggested their best-selling probiotic, Ultimate Flora Critical Care. It has 50 billion live probiotic cultures in every capsule. I was surprised to learn that a poor diet, aging, and even stress can deplete our bodies of billions of good bacteria. That's why I take one Ultimate Flora Critical Care probiotic a day to help maintain my digestive balance, support my immune health, and help keep me regular. And my mother takes Ultimate Flora Senior Formula. It's formulated to help adults 50 and older maintain good digestive health too. It's the Ultimate Flora difference that sold me. Each high-potency, once-daily formula includes strains that are scientifically studied for their specific health benefits. Plus, the delayed-release capsules protect the probiotics from harsh stomach acid. Ultimate Flora probiotics are available at health food stores everywhere. From Renew Life, the digestive care experts.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Did you know your digestive tract is home to millions of bacteria? Some good, some not so good. And if you want to stay healthy, it's important to make sure that your body is populated with the good bacteria it needs. Probiotic Defense contains 13 of today's most effective friendly bacteria strains, along with other compounds shown in studies to support healthy digestion and immune system function. Don't settle for low-potency, overpriced formulas. Ask for Now Foods Probiotic Defense with the bright orange label. To find a retailer near you, go to nowfoods.com.
What are you doing this month? If you suffer from stiff joints, you can do something special. You could try new Flex Now Joint Formula. Flex Now offers you complete relief in just 1 month or a complete refund. Flex Now is a unique concentration of shea nut triterpenes, the most potent inflammation fighter of any botanical, and it's only when inflammation is reduced that your body begins to heal. Try new Flex Now Joint Formula and make this the month you get rid of stiff joints. Ask for Flex Now at Vitamin Discount Center and other leading natural product stores.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Greens Plus, superfood for super health. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Xenia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Right Way Nutrition, nutrition the right way. Nutrix Hawaii, more nutrition, better health, purely Hawaiian. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
That protein bar is good. Here's the LTN health question of the day, sponsored by VDCUSA.com. This is easy. True or false? It's a true or false question. Current government mandated nutritional labeling is effective, according to a study out of McGill University. Is that true or false? Current government mandated nutritional labeling is effective. It's useful. True or false? 877-897-8255. 877-897-8255. Current government-mandated nutritional labeling is effective. Researchers at McGill University discovered. True or false? Well, I wanted to talk about aging today, didn't get to it. Will next week, I'm sure. We have a variety of guests that appear on Let's Talk Nutrition, and they bring different backgrounds, training, expertise, insight, different professions. Some are in sales, some are scientists, some are sales, some are educators, some are a combination of both. And one of the distinguishing features of the show are the guests. And if you go, you can get a hint of who they are. If you go to my website at letstalknutrition.com, click on show schedule, and you'll see that's where the audio parts of the audio portion of the show is on demand. You can go and listen to those shows. You'll see we put the date, the name, the title of the show, and the name of the person, the guest who's on that day. And you'll see different guests, Dr. Michael Murray, Dr. Brenda Watson, all sorts of people. Now, that being said, one of my goals for this year is to try to get more people involved in the show. It's great to have the guests on so you can have a dialogue. Dialogue is more compelling, I think it promotes learning. I think it's more interesting than monologue. Nevertheless, can't have a guest every day. Like today, we didn't have a guest. So what we're trying to do this year is encourage people to call the show. And we're hoping that by broadcasting the show through streaming, that will encourage people to call the show. Now you can be a viewer of LTN and not just a listener. Let's go to Palm Harbor. Marjorie?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Marjorie. How you doing?
Well, not so good. I have a problem myself of dizziness.
Uh-oh. Did you go to your doctor?
Yeah, I've been there, and now I have a physical therapist coming to the house. But so far, I'm just as dizzy as I was in the beginning.
Yeah. Did your doctor tell you have high blood pressure or anything?
No, my blood pressure is normal.
And they haven't been able to figure out why you're having this dizziness?
No, they can't seem to figure it out.
I'll be darned. They do a scan of your brain?
No, but that's what I'm thinking I should have done now. I should go have an MRI, so I want to call my doctor and see if he'll set me up for that and see if there's something wrong in there.
Are you eating properly? You getting enough nutrition? Are you eating?
I'm trying.
Are you hypoglycemic perhaps? You could
I don't know.
Uh-huh. You should talk with your doctor about that, because if you're not eating properly and you're in fact you're hypoglycemic, you could sometimes some of the symptoms of that, you'll feel a little shaky, lightheaded, a little irritable because you're not getting enough nutrition. So, or you don't have diabetes, do you?
No, and I'm not overweight. In fact, I've lost some weight. I'm down to 126, and I'm
that's
5'3".
good. Well, that's good.
Yeah, they tell me everything is good except I'm not good. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm dizzy, and to the point where I can't even drive a car. I drove it a mile the other day out of necessity, but I wouldn't go into traffic,
Sure.
very much traffic with my condition.
I understand. You should talk with your doctor about this. It could be something simple. It could be something more complicated. I don't know. But two thoughts that occurred to me. The first one was hypoglycemic, not getting enough, carbs into your body, enough nutrition generally, not eating right. Other could be, do an MRI of the brain. I don't know, some neurological issue. If your blood pressure is good, there could be any number of reasons for being dizzy, but you should be persistent with your doctor. Let's see if you can win this $25 supplement gift card. True or false? Current government-mandated nutritional labeling is effective. True or false?
Well, on your program, you talked about it being confusing.
That's right. So
I read labels, but I don't even know what 1 gram is equal to.
Well, I see what you're saying. Yeah, a gram is not very much. In terms of what it looks like, it's not very much. It's a small amount of material, but that gram is a metric that they often use. The labelings are confused. See, you make a point here. They assume that people know what these things mean on the label, grams and so on. They may not, and therefore that all those metrics are meaningless. But you're right. It is confusing, and so it's not effective. And so you want a $25 supplement gift card. I hope you find out what's going on with you, and
Yes.
if you do, give me a call back. I'm just curious as to what it might be.
I don't know. As I say, I even was in the hospital for 2 days, so I don't know. I just can't imagine what this is all about. But the physical therapist is coming this afternoon. I don't know how long she comes, but like I say, I can walk around the house without a walker or anything.
Well,
but
I know.
I am not right.
I know, and you should follow your instincts. Be persistent with your doctor. Keep after it, and when you find out, give me a call. I am curious as to what's going on. And thank you for your call, and congratulations on winning the $25 supplement gift card. So there's some good news today.
Yes.
We appreciate your listenership, Marjorie. You take care of yourself, and we'll see you the next time. But Marjorie's call points out something that I know about this show. There are many people, such as Marjorie, that are out there with issues, and they keep it to themselves. They don't talk to their doctor. She is doing that. Don't do that. Even if you have to call this show to get some ideas of what to do, please do that. Have a wonderful weekend. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult.